Everybody, today I'm going to do a review for the CNC80S Omega masticating juicer, and this one is the slow revolving type, and this one is doing it at 80 RPMs. Now they do have different models of this, and mostly the price difference is really in the opening, how big the opening here for the food to go in. So this one is the cheapest one and the most compact one, but I really don't see any difference besides this and perhaps which generation it is. And you could tell which generation it is by this filter. If it has this secondary mesh, then at my understanding, it's the latest version. And the point of this is when the fruit or vegetables go in and break, the initial liquid that comes down is drained through this mesh. I think this mesh is too big, and you get fibrous stuff going through. And then what happens is the auger pushes the material in, and it gets squeezed here, and then it gets filtered in this tiny mesh here, and then the pulp goes out. So that's pretty simple, very easy to clean, by the way. This is one of the easiest ones you want. If you care about cleaning, this is the one you should get because it's really easy to clean. You just brush this part, clean this, and rinse the rest, very easy. Now this goes on top like that and it locks, and this part basically controls how much pressure you got on this auger. And if you have stuff that's not very fibery, like potatoes, you want to open it a little so that it lets the material go out. I'll show you what happens when you have it closed. So let's connect this, and I'm going to demonstrate the operation, and you'll see what happens when you juice a potato, for example. I'm going to have the watt meter right here so you can see how much wattage this thing is drawing, and let's get started. Now the button on the end of the machine, one locks it in and it starts working, and you got a temporary press to go backwards just in case it gets clogged or you want to move the material back and back in. Alright, so let's get started. So as you can see, these are too big for it and they won't go in. So I'm going to cut them. So as you can see with potatoes, they start to clog up and it just doesn't go. So opening this one up does in fact help. Another thing that helps is to put some more fibrous fruits in there, or root vegetables like a carrot. Alright, so that was the demonstration. Now, really, cleaning this thing is super easy. You just disconnect this. This part opens. This part will clean there. Rinse this. This one comes out like this. This is how it looks inside. That's the ogre, rinses, and this part. So really 1, 2, 3, 4 parts to clean, and those are relatively easy to clean. The other juicer that I got was a vertical one, and while it's more efficient at getting the juice out of the fruits or vegetables, it's much harder to clean. There's more parts, there's more crevices to clean, and I'm going to post another video and I'm going to review a vertical Omega juicer. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we're going to juice carrots, and as you can see, this is a pretty big carrot, and it will just not fit through this. I'm going to remove this part. You can see it just doesn't fit. And if you bought the more expensive one, it would have a bigger opening. You could just put it in without cutting it. So I'm going to have to cut this to a smaller piece. Okay, let's start juicing. Okay, and that's it for juicing carrots. Now, why would you get this type of juicer as opposed to one of those centrifugal juicers? Well, the real reason is the efficiency. And as you can see, these are wet, but not like dripping wet. Okay? And if you used one of those centrifugal machines, you would know that they're really quick, but they're not very efficient. The stuff that comes out, the solids, are very wet, and you don't get a lot of juice for the produce that you're putting in. So this is more efficient by a lot, but it is slower. On the other hand, it's easier to clean. All right, so look forward for my next video about the vertical Omega, and if you have any comments or questions, please put it in the comment box below. Please thumb up, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Till next time.